Okay, here we are. We're at the country setup. And this all is pretty similar to Windows 10, except pretty colors. Now, right now, we're connected to the internet. As long as you're connected to the internet, you're not going to be able to install it with a local account. You are going to have a Microsoft account. But there's a trick. And I'll show you the trick because obviously you can pull out an Ethernet cord, but on a laptop it's going to be a little bit trickier. Alright, so we've got to wait until we sign in, and then I'll show you the trick. Help me now, I'm bored. Where's my Netflix? Oh, they should totally have Netflix while we're waiting on the stupid updates. What are those things in the corner? Accessibility. Well, oh. I don't need any of that. And the last thing I need, yeah, well. Okay, so this is not your username. This is the name of the desktop, and normally Windows 10 would give you desktop dash gobbledygook for the name, but we're going to give it a name. It could be anything. I really could have called it Dancing Otter for all it cared, as long as there were no spaces. And of course, every time you rename the computer, it's going to restart. Okay, this is a generic installer. It should have Home and Pro in here. Oh, look, there's no way to create a local account. So, normally, what we can do, hot doggy, pull the Ethernet cable. But we're not going to do that here because I'm going to pretend it's a laptop. Then what do? You hit the two keys, Shift and F10. Now I've got a command prompt up, and I'm just going to go NetShell interface, show interface. I know it's repetitive. All right, so NetShell interface set interface, if I can spell, Ethernet disabled. Oh, woo! It did it! But you can't go forward, you have to go back. I know, we're confused here. But now look, I'm on a local account. Ha ha ha, Microsoft. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna name my computer, test machine, because whatever. No, let's give it a cool name. Like, we're gonna call it Broke Box. All right, there we go. And of course, I don't care. Oops, sorry, hitting the thing. I don't want it to find me. I don't want it to know anything about me. Maybe I want to see the weather, but I don't want that advertising ID. Okay, accept. And we wait again. Because now it's creating the user account, not the whole machine updating. So it's basically setting up the default things like junk apps it wants to put in. And boy, doesn't it look that beautiful, pretty royal blue. Are you bored yet? Seriously, are you bored yet? Okay, here we are. We need to re-enable the network. Lucky us. So, keyboard shortcut, Command and X at the same time. Hold them down and then release. Then you can go down to Terminal. Yes, it's just like Linux because they now have Android apps through the Amazon store and a Linux subsystem for PowerShell. All right, so I'm going to go NetShell, interface, set, interface, Ethernet, enabled. Okay, watch over here. All right, we are enabled because of this little icon is still showing this little computer thing at the corner. And if I zoom in, that's what it looks like. Okay, back out. And we're going to go back to the screen and show you the rest of what you're going to be shocked and surprised about if you haven't looked. All right, so we've got the standard start menu here right in the middle. And if you'll notice, it's going to show you what it thinks are the most important things for you to see, like tips, because those are store apps. We don't care about most of those. However, you're going to see this all apps. That's going to show you all of your installed apps and programs. This is a new widgets thing. These have to be connected to Microsoft and the internet to use those at all.